Okay, I won't be singing Smooth Operator this time. Jade, you rock, but my voice singing your songs does not. But I am talking about smoothies today, and in particular, Kiss smoothies. Kiss smoothies in the sense of keep it simple, sweetheart. Okay, so the big smoothie craze has hit us like a tidal wave. Almost every house has a high power blender. We get it. Those old blenders for blending up kale make the smoothie taste like, baby food with hairs in it. Little texture issue there. High power blenders are the way to go. But one of the things that's actually happening with our smoothies is that we're thinking all these superfoods we're going to throw into the blender, not really understanding how they can actually impact one another, and that they're very complex foods. And in fact, some things that are marked as superfoods are traditionally medicinals. So medicinals being medicine, being something that people were given and prescribed when someone was sick. It wasn't something that they had every single day, that they were actually chewing on these medicinals. And now what you'll see is there'll be some people who are literally throwing 30 ingredients into a smoothie. Now, if you think about spinach just being one ingredient, even something as simple as a leaf like that can have thousands of compounds in it. And that requires resources from the planet to produce, resources from the body to actually then break it down. If you start to throw incredibly complex things that are meant to be medicinals and not food, and you're having them every day of the year or a lot of the days of the year, and that you're having them when you're not sick, and you're having them with a lot of other things that are very complex, it requires a great deal of resources for the body to then deal with, to assimilate and eliminate. And often what will happen is if they're too confusing, rather than that smoothie being something really beautiful that just washes out, washes through our gut. You think about lemon water, it just comes through to kind of give us a little shower first thing in the morning through our intestinal tract, through our little belly. And then smoothies are there to kind of use all this fiber to sweep out the gut and create some flow, because the best digestive systems with a natural healthy flow, where not only is the body eliminating the food efficiently, but you're getting the assimilation of nutrients efficiently. When you have those two things, you will have health and vibrancy. And it's the kind of thing that when you have smoothies that aren't overwhelming the system, it's going to work its way through. Whereas sometimes if they're too complex, you can actually get constipated from it. So not a good look, not a good feel. We want to keep them simple. And the other benefit to doing this is that simple flavor profiles put together rather than plenty of complex. It's kind of like if you've ever painted, if you've ever done some painting and you put thoughtfully some paints together to create certain colors, it's quite special and it's beautiful. But if you just throw a bunch of paint colors in together and mix it up, you end up with this kind of brown color. And not that I'm saying that you can't throw different colored things into your smoothie, I'm just saying the more complex it is, the less vibrant the flavor profile is, and I think the harder it is for your body to kind of deal with and eliminate everything. So for this smoothie, this is kind of the classic return to food, sweet freedom, get your day started, where your body's still in the elimination cycle until noon. It's not too heavy, it's not too hard for the body to break down, but it has some beautiful nutrients that can actually help you power through to lunch and not feel hungry. So beautiful spinach. You can also use kale. You want the dark leafy greens, they're going to be really powerful, tons of nutrients going through your body. Some hemp hearts, hemp seeds, an apple. Now I use apples in this part of the world because for a good portion of the year, and we're now moving into fall when I'm shooting this video, apples are in season, and I can get them easily organically, and they're subacid fruit, so it's not going to spike the blood sugar. So you definitely don't want to be throwing in a bunch of tropical fruits into here, your mango, banana, and pineapple. Sure, they're sweet and they taste good, but they can create a problem if you're having them every single day. That's a lot of sugar for your body to take in, whereas an apple is a great thing. And I throw the whole apple in, with the exception of the stem and this kind of little fuzzy bit at the end. Those are the only two things that don't blend so well. Then to that I add half of a cucumber. This is a continental cucumber, or a long English cucumber it's also called. You can use a field cucumber by all means. And then I add some chia seed that has actually been soaked in advance. It's best if you can soak this overnight, and literally just, you can have like a couple tablespoons in water, and when it congeals like this, you want to mix it up so it doesn't stick together. Those enzymes will be activated and you get more nutrients in your body. And then I just top it up with some beautiful spring water, okay? And it's as simple as those ingredients. And this will make a lot of smoothie to get you through to noon. You can sip on it. Try not to just down your smoothie in one go. This is food and the body's meant to digest it. And if it's overwhelmed with a lot, it's not going to be as efficient than if you're just sipping it. Okay. Another thing that you can add to this, if the flavor doesn't have enough of a flavor profile for you, is some fresh ginger is always a bonus to add into this. And sometimes I'll add some fresh turmeric as well. So it's really simple to make the best smoothies by keeping them simple. It's a simple KISS principle. Keep it simple, sweetheart. It's the best thing for your body. You'll find it's also probably one of the best things for the environment, and it will get some beautiful things glowing in your body, won't spike your blood sugar, and get you straight on that path to sweet freedom first thing in the morning.